Hello, everybody. After 9 here. Some really big news on Coinbase today, or actually yesterday. They released everybody's Bitcoin Cash. So if you were basically in August or on August 1st, if you bought or owned Bitcoin when the hard fork occurred, everybody that held Bitcoin at that point would have received an equal amount of Bitcoin Cash. So they released it to everybody. And basically everything just went bananas yesterday. So they actually put it on hold until today. And then we revamped. And it looks like we're chilling around 4,000 now. So Bitcoin Cash now on Coinbase. If you'd like to buy Bitcoin Cash, the link's below. Sign up for Coinbase and buy away. LiteCoin has continued to rise. We almost hit 400 there for a little while. We were in the 370 range, I think. Let's double check. I think it was 370-ish. Yeah, somewhere in there. 369, 370. But now we've been around 300 for a little bit, 321 in that area for the Litecoin. But I think we got some room to grow there. I think we're probably still at 500. And the Ethereum, you're definitely, probably 1,000 before the end of the year here. Who knows? So bigger news for those of us that are mining. Hashflare has made some changes. Again, still 1-year contracts. Right now, just there's no way to get the money out because everything's on hold. There's a backlog, yada yada, which is frequent, but everybody eventually gets their money out. So no concerns there. The bigger concern, the cost. So used to be $1.50. It used to be $1.50, guys, for 10 gigahashers. Now it's $2.20. So that means a terahash has now gone from 150, you guessed it, $2.20. So a little bit more expensive if you do the math here, about 100 days till break even or so. So nothing real concerning there. It's a little more expensive. The only thing we need to really take a gander at is Bitcoin difficulty. It did go up just a wee bit to 18% this last 2 weeks. So it's been a little bit rough mining. Good news coming, though. Looks like we're going down about 16% for the next 2 weeks. That's going to start in about 11 days. So we got a little while for that. So you got some mining you can put under your belt, but it looks like it's going to go down. It probably won't go down 16%. You're probably going to be more in the 2 to 6%, because that's what these guys back here November 10th and 24th were around 15, 20% expected decreases. I know the S9s are mailing out around this time of the year right now, so that's going to put a lot more hashing power in the works. So keep that in mind. Cost is going up, potentially, difficulty going down. So maybe there's something to be had there. They're still running about 17% for the cost, electricity, and all that, and pool fees. So that's Hashflare. I'll put a link below. There's no discounts on it, so it's just a referral link is all it is. I think it gives me a couple percent or something, but nothing I've seen from them yet. So it's just a referral link. Genesis is a little bit, out to dry. They haven't had anything, for a month. All they have is Monero, and they're only selling in 1,000 hashes. So, you got to put some serious loot down. I'll put a link below. This isn't very exciting at all. They keep increasing their payouts. The Zcash, the Litecoin, and Bitcoin all just got everything bumped. Higher minimums to cash out, which means if you were just trying to get your feet wet early on a couple months ago, and I ain't really got to put some loot down because you got to get to the .002 mark, and with the difficulty and everything, you need yourself 2-3 terahashes at this point. So you're looking at $400 or so once they get them back in stock. So hopefully about more than 1 terahash when you were buying that. So over to MinerGate. I haven't put anything in here since the last video. We're still at a 904. Total cost there is 148. Return so far since the first contract went live September 19th. Of course, we've added since then, so we're building on this. Is 37.69. So little less than 10% return in about 2 months. Not too bad considering this is a lifetime contract. The one I do like a little better is the Monero or the XMR contract. The first one I bought, the 100 hashes, $65, has already made back 13, and it's a lifetime. We're still having the same issues though. We have 10 hashes and we have 100 hashes, and you would think the 10 hashes would make a tenth of what the 100 hashes is making, but it's not. It's making about 3 cents or 3.7 cents a day income after the maintenance costs. That's a 10 hasher. But if we go back to the Monero and we hit the 3.7, we should be getting 37 cents, right? But no, we're getting 60 cents. Mind-boggling. So I haven't figured it out yet. There were some comments in the last video said, maybe the difficulty increased. That can't be the case because these are two contracts running the same exact. If we look at the days, December 19th, one's getting 3.7 cents. The other one's getting 6 cents per terahash or hash. So it's getting almost double the income for the same amount of hashing power if we break it down, penny to penny. It's not making a lot of sense, so I'm not sure where it's coming from, but the good news is the Monero contracts look like they're going to be a little more profitable than the Bitcoin. There's a link down the bottom there for that too, but I think the one we're really going to be focusing on is to build that monthly revenue coming in. So we're looking at this changes all the time, so you can't really go buy it. Bitcoin goes up, it goes up, Bitcoin goes back down to 15,000, it goes back down. So we're not going to pay too much attention to it, just to know that we do have money going into there. But I think we're going to focus on these one-year contracts a little bit more. They did increase them, so I'm wondering if they're running a little low on them, so cost has to go up, if you're looking to get into mining, you could get in for as cheap as $1.50. There is it, right? 220. So as little as 220. And then, start from there, but get in before it's gone, because, Hashflare is pretty good. And I'll show you the couple other ones. I bought some script. I looked at it. I bought just one just to see how she worked. Not happy, so I'm not going to buy it. Maybe I'll buy any more. Who knows? But Ethereum, we got 3 mega hashes now. I think that's still what we had. So $97 over the year. Dash, lost cause. Zcash I've been adding to. I think we were around 35 the last time we did the video. Added to it, we're up to 50. Just added another 6 hashes today. So this won't reflect the 6 hashes, but $182. I think we were at 44 when this all came through this morning with the payouts and all. So not doing too bad there, because each hash is about $2. $2 US, and so we're at $100 cash to buy it, and over the year we're gonna get 182. So it's 82% profit, not too bad. I mean, it's nothing like the SHA 256. You're getting massive payouts. You're almost tripling your money there. In some cases you are, some cases you aren't, depending on the day and the cost of difficulty and that. But definitely look at the Hashflare. I'd probably stay away from the Bitcoin options on MinerGate, but the Monero I think are some pretty good contracts. Genesis doesn't really have anything. BitConnect, I know you guys asked about it. I created an account and I started to put and it just got to be too much in transferring, so I didn't bother with it. Moved over from HitBTC to Polinix. I do like the look. It's a little cleaner. And there's not the troll box, which was nice, but then I spent half an hour reading the troll box and not actually reading about the coins. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or ideas on what the heck is going on over at MinerGate with these different increases and decreases in the hashing power, with how much we're making per 10 hashes or we're making per gigahash, same thing going on with this. So put your comments down bottom there, and we'll go back and forth and figure this out.